Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Someone's feeding the birds. The seagulls are happy. Rockport, Texas. What do we got going on today, guys? 68 degrees. The winds are at 17 miles an hour out of the southwest. And the humidity is at 86 degrees. People repairing the ice machine. I hope all this wind isn't coming up on the microphone, guys. We'll find out. It's right around 9:38. It's not right around. It is 9:38 in the a.m. We're kind of shooting directly into the sun and the breeze. Mid-February. Slept last night with both of my windows open. If you're new to the channel, I live in my F-150 with a Lear topper. I don't even like saying I live in my F-150. I sleep in my F-150. I work in my F-150, but I don't live in my F-150. I live along the water. And if I don't like the view, I just drive to a new location. We got a friendly wave. We'll zoom out just a little bit. That looks like work they're doing. Let's get away from that. Here's a little murmuration going on right there. Let's zoom back in. See if we can hear the birdies when we go by. There is Hunt's Castle. It's a real nice day. I was watching some videos, well, a lot of videos last night from Jason TX Adventures, and there's a link in the description. And Jason was he lives up in the Spring, Texas area, and I was watching his truck bed build last night. He put a platform in the back of his Dodge Ram for sleeping and traveling. And he was down this area a few months ago, and he is coming through here, I think Saturday, and then heading up to Lake Corpus Christi. So if he has the time, I'll see him hopefully Saturday. I've never met Jason, but I like his channel. Maybe we can get him to go along for one of our famous drives. We'll give him the Rockport tour. But when he was through here last time, he did a lot of videos from the area. Also watched, my friend Scott has a channel called The Truth. That link is in the description. And his most recent videos, he was filming his grandsons are into archery. And I guess it's through the school, which is pretty cool. They didn't have archery, pretty sure they didn't have archery when I was in high school. At first I thought they were doing a Hunger Games thing, but it was just archery. But he had them practicing in the backyard, and I think he had a lot of short videos showing that a few weeks ago too. And then some footage of I don't know what you call an archery event. Is it a meet? Is it a match? I don't know, but it was pretty neat. school teams competing in archery. Good sleeping weather. I know it's going to be hot soon, but I'm enjoying it while I can. Had my fan on low, my windows open. Good heavy wind overnight. Picked up around 8 p.m. and was real strong. I see bluebonnets. I see bluebonnets. Let's go up here and make a U-turn. This is my first bluebonnet spotting of the year. And I remember last year at this spot, this was kind of the spot everyone was coming to take pictures of bluebonnets. You know what? Let me go up here and cut across the grass. There's like a little dirt road area here. Blum, 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 blum. Going off-road. Wow, they're up. I was just thinking about heading over to the church. To the church? Nope. To the cemetery. And seeing if any wildflowers were up. And I know usually we get some of the other wildflowers up first. Yeah, there's bluebonnets. So this area is going to be awesome in a few weeks. They're just coming up, but very pretty. There's some brown-eyed Susans right there. Hopefully we'll get some, I forget what we get. Are they Indian blankets or paintbrushes? I think they're blankets. They are beautiful. That was a nice little surprise. Yeah, because I thought about driving over to the cemetery. Slow down, you crazy child. Billy Joel. Vienna wins for you. Yeah, and Scott's video kind of reminded me. Anything going on here today? Where's all the big birds at? They're probably out eating. That reminded me of a story up in Maine. My stepbrother Bobby had a bow and arrow. Probably had several arrows, but he had a bow. Wasn't even a compound bow. And us being dumb kids, we were probably 12 years old, still stupid. I remember we used to kind of run around at that age. I remember my stepbrother Bobby, Brian and Randy White up the street. They had a brother Russell in there too, and I think they had a younger brother as well. And John Hayes. John Hayes, I don't know how old John was. John was an adult, but he had Down syndrome, and his dad was a doctor. I don't know what type of doctor, but they had a real fancy house about half a mile up the road from us. It had a tennis court out front. I mean, it was really nice. And John would hang out with us sometimes. I just remember a couple summers John being around. I would go up to Maine for the most part for the summer, for 2 months. My dad had a house up there in beautiful Ellsworth, Maine. And we thought it would be a good idea if we shot the arrows straight up in the air and then ran away. Why wouldn't you do that? Nothing bad's going to happen, right? So we were all in kind of a group in the backyard. And I think it was my stepbrother Bobby that shot it. I don't remember. Shot it straight up in the air. Squirrels. 2 squirrels. They heard me calling them. Run back. That's a nail gun. That is not the sound of breaking squirrel. I don't know who owns this house, guys, but if you could put in beautiful flowers again, I sure would appreciate it, because I certainly enjoy looking at them whenever we drive by here at 1114 Water Street. I guess I could look up the tax records and send a personal note. But I think there's like 4 or 5 of us. We shot the arrow straight up in the air and took off, except for John. John was just staring at the arrow. So as we took off, we got a certain distance and noticed that John wasn't with us. John was watching the arrow intently. And we were yelling for him to come on, come back, come to us. We were pretty panic stricken. John never moved his feet. He never lost sight of the arrow. And the arrow came down, I want to say, 3 inches from the outside of his right foot. And John's shoe was untied, and it buried his shoelace into the dirt, the grass and the dirt. So that's the day we almost killed John Hayes. John did this awesome thing that John would do impressions, but John's only impression was Superman. And he would do this whole thing about being Clark Kent, and then he would take a imaginary, like a secret case, out of his back pocket, and then pull a pill out, and he would take that pill, and the pill would change him into Superman. There's a Farley boat. And I don't know where John got the idea that Superman took a pill to be Superman, but he would do the music and everything like da 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 da, you know, and very, very entertaining. And I remember John had a real cute sister named Sarah Hayes. Very nice. Wow, where'd that memory come from? Yeah, being up in Maine in the summer was pretty awesome. Good morning. We got some waves. We got bluebonnets and some waves. I think we're 3 for 3 on the waves, guys. Construction guy waved to us. It's a good day. The sun feels warm on my left arm. The wind is supposed to die down this afternoon. We got some people coming. Well, maybe they don't want their name said. I'm supposed to visit with some people today. I was going to go to Corpus today, but I'm going to go tomorrow instead. I'm going to meet people. Look at that. Lots of construction going on this morning. Apparently we're missing all this when we come by early at like 7 or 7:30. Let's speed it up a little bit and we'll get up to the Reel 'em In. This is, if you saw yesterday's video, or is it, when will it be? It'll be tomorrow morning's video. Richard had asked me to check out Reel 'em In by the bay, and we did. There's more construction going on here, guys. What's going on Water Street today? Hope everyone's got their permits. There it is, Reel 'em In on the bay, 361-558-5200. And they have a 1,000-foot lighted pier. Reel 'em In on the bay. And there's no one working yet. Apparently they're down the street working on all the other construction sites. So that looks about the same as when we left it the last time, about a week ago. Well, there you go, Richard. Well, guys, I'm hoping tomorrow afternoon's video will be from Corpus somewhere. I'm ready for it. Man, that wind is tough. I hope that wasn't coming in the microphone too bad throughout the video, guys. I apologize if it's more annoying than my voice. I saw gas went up 24 cents a gallon at the Murphy's by Walmart, Rockport Walmart. It was $2.75 I got gas for yesterday, and it's $2.99 this morning. So that's pretty messed up. I guess we'll end it with a horrible, horrible dad joke. Did you hear about the funny chicken? No? Quite the comedy hen. There you go. There you go. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.